The next topic we got, like, I guess our experience dating in our 20s. We're both on different ends of our 20s. I'm old, I guess. You know that song? I do know that song. Okay, I know. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Jessica Mariah.
And today we're making some high-protein Rice Krispie treats. And we've also asked people on Instagram to ask us some questions. So we are going to do a little chit-chat while we cook. We hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, so for today's Rice Krispie treats, we are going to be using 6 cups of Rice Krispies, 4 cups of mini marshmallows. We have 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to be using 2 different types of protein. So we have a scoop and a half of Oreo protein and a scoop and a half of fruity whey protein. Right.
Yeah, so we're gonna make sure we grease our pan with some non-sticking spray, and we're gonna add a little splash of vanilla, and those are all of our ingredients. Let's get to it.
All right, so the first step we're going to do is melt the butter. But while we do that, we're going to answer some of your questions. So the first question that we got was, how did we meet? Now, me and Caitlin met in the gym. So actually it's a pretty funny story because I had always kind of seen her around working out, and I always thought she had pretty cool workouts. So one day I decided, hey, let me like approach her and like ask her if she wanted to work out one day. Yeah, so we did that, and then the rest was history.
Work out every single day.
Every single day.
The next question we got was, what's our favorite type of workout and why? For me personally, I really like just any type of functional movements. I really like to work out based off like things that you would do in your everyday life, help your body move better. So anything that incorporates stability, helps you increase power, change of direction, just any movements that you incorporate in your everyday life. I like to strengthen my body in those patterns.
So me, I'm a little bit basic. I love leg days. Full body days are starting to grow on me now, but originally like I'm a leg day fanatic. So anything that has to do with like squats, lunging, hip thrusts, like anything to grow your legs in your butt, that's my thing.
Y'all see the booty workouts on your page.
See the booty workouts
happen. You can do it from your house, from the gym.
Lots to choose from.
Alright, so our butter is nice and melted. We are going to pour in our marshmallows and give it a good stir. And we're just going to let this melt completely. The next topic we got, I guess, is just like, our experience dating in our 20s. We're both on different like ends of our 20s. I'm 22.
I'm old.
I graduated college about a year ago, and she's 26.
I'm 27.
27.
Graduated. Graduated like 5 years ago, literally.
So we have very different life experience on this subject. I guess you can go first.
For sure. So I mean, as far as like dating goes, I would say, you know, definitely like learn to keep your options open and to not be too closed off to new experiences, but also at the same time, don't just be out there like doing whatever, you know, guard your heart, guard your mind, keep your peace. So those would be like my top 3 things.
That's some good advice. I'm actually gonna take her advice because I'll be going through it, y'all. I don't know. First of all, I'm not a very social person. I kind of stay home on the weekends. I don't do much. So I'm never in a position to meet people. And when people talk to me, I don't talk back. So I don't know how I'd ever meet a man, to be honest. But I'm trying to be better this year. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be like more open to people because the way I've been living these past few years, I've just been heartbroken.
That's why you gotta guard your heart.
Yeah, and just be more open, like she said. Like, I don't always have to go into everything thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be with this person forever, because first of all, I'm 22, that's not gonna happen. I'm in Atlanta, that's not gonna happen.
Definitely.
So, I don't know, I think just go with the flow. Don't overplay your part. That's another thing where I be messing up. Don't overplay your part, because I always overplay mine and be looking like boo-boo.
Right. And don't rush into anything too. Take your time. You know, time will tell you everything. So
that's all I got for you. I ain't got much, but that's all.
That was a good question though. So thank you for asking
that one. I like that one. Next we have, what made you start working out? I'm gonna check on the marshmallows while she starts this one.
So what really made me get into working out? Like really growing up, I was always involved in like sports and stuff. Like I ran track, dance. And I like even in college I played like what is it called? Intramural like flag football and basketball.
Okay,
so
period.
Yeah. So because of that, that kind of like really made me realize like, okay, I've been involved in fitness all my life, and it's something that like obviously I couldn't give up. So why not turn it into a lifestyle? And yeah, here I am, and I never look back, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Okay. For me, like she said, I was kind of always involved in sports when I was younger. I ran track throughout high school, and then I cheered since I was, I don't know, probably like 4. Then I cheered in college, so I've always been pretty active. But when I really started like going to the gym, I would say it was probably the summer of my junior year in high school. You know, everybody has like that cliche story, like was going through a breakup, I didn't know what to do with my time.
Go to the gym.
I was like, I don't know, I didn't want to be depressed in my apartment because I did that for too many days. I was like, let me go to the gym and do something. But back then I didn't really know what I was doing. I was probably like copying things I saw people do. I would do the abductor machine like every single day, and the leg press, and then probably some rows, and I would leave. Like I didn't really have a good concept of anything that was going on. That was, okay, that had to be like sophomore year, so then junior year is when the pandemic hit for me. So at this time I was always like exploring making a fitness page, but my shame and embarrassment tolerance is so low.
It's ridiculous, literally.
I'd be embarrassed so easy, so I'm like, who's gonna bring a tripod to the gym and watch and have everyone watch? Not me. So I was like, I can't even bring myself to that much shame. It's not shameful, y'all. I do it now. I don't care no more. But back then, so basically when the pandemic happened, it was like perfect for me because I could do it in my house. Nobody's watching me. Like I'm not embarrassed. So I would just record all my workouts in my little college apartment, and I would upload them. And then that's kind of how I started my fitness page. And then as our like school gym opened up, I think it was like October. I was graduating that December, but like people from the summer had started just following my page around campus and stuff. So when the school year came, like they would ask me to train them. So I remember training this one girl on campus at our school's gym. That was like November, and then I graduated the next month. So then when I moved off of campus, people just started asking me to train me in the area. So that's kind of pretty much how I started training and working out too. Did you go to school for training? Or?
Yeah, I did. So I actually got my degree in kinesiology and exercise science. But it wasn't always like that. So at first I thought I wanted to be a doctor. Then it went to like athletic training. Then it was like therapeutic recreation. I was kind of like all over the board, but it was always somehow involving the body. And so I didn't know I wanted to do training literally until like my last semester of college. Because like I was going to do physical therapy, but I hated that. And so I was like, okay, what can I do? Like I'm about to graduate. And so I took this intro to personal training course and like fell in love with it. So yeah, that's how I got into personal training for myself.
So our marshmallows are all done melting. We're gonna add a little splash of vanilla just for extra flavoring.
And then after that, we're gonna add in the Oreo protein first.
So we're just gonna stir in our 1.5 scoops of Oreo protein. While I stir this in, we're then gonna stir in the Rice Krispie treats. Just until they're all nice and coated. It's getting a little thick. So it's all mixed up. Now we're gonna add in the cereal. This sounds like enough.
Do you want to eyeball it?
Yeah, it's kind of thick. I just think the recipe lied.
There's just no way.
God.
There's no way this is supposed to work.
Alright y'all, so cooking is all about trial and error. We followed the box on the recipe, the recipe on the box. And it didn't steer us in the right direction, but that's okay because we know how to eyeball, we know how to eyeball.
Yeah.
So basically, it was too many Rice Krispie treats for the amount of marshmallows that they told us. So we couldn't fit all the cereal inside of the recipe, so we're just gonna use this and make some more for our other protein flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in our baking sheet. We're gonna spray it so it doesn't stick, and then we are going to try to pack it in there. So yeah, we'll probably just put half in the baking dish, and then we'll leave the other half for our other flavor, Fruity Pebbles protein. So yeah. All right guys, so we are now going to go in with our second half, our Fruity Pebbles flavor. And we feel like this time we're gonna add more butter because I feel like it was very stiff. It was hard to mix, and maybe that's because it wasn't enough butter. So we're gonna do more butter and the same amount of marshmallows or more marshmallows?
Same amount, 2 cups.
Okay, same amount of marshmallows and more butter, more like 4 or 5 tablespoons. And we'll let you know how that goes. So while she's putting in the butter, I guess I'll talk about my experience in training in college and stuff. So like she went to school, like she got her degree in order to be a trainer, but I actually got my degree in advertising. And so I don't know, I just feel like it's really crazy to ask somebody at like 18 years old who barely knows anything about life, like what they want to do for the rest of their life. You feel me? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. It's the fact that like I picked that degree without the life experiences I have now. So like back then I didn't know what I would enjoy doing. I didn't know what my passions were back then. And so like I feel like college really molds you. I mean, obviously it doesn't mold you to the person you're gonna be for the rest of your life, but it helps shape like a lot of the characteristics, and you just experience a lot of things in college that help you like understand what you want to do. So like I said, I didn't understand until the month before I graduated like that this is what I wanted to do. So like I remember probably like the year before graduation, everyone's always like, you know, you don't have to have it figured out right now, like it comes to you, like blah blah blah. And I'm just like, that's like so like, yeah, it's easy for you to say because you made it through. But then like when I actually happened to me like my last month of college, when I finally realized like what I was gonna do, I'm like, oh wow, like these people were really right. So like just don't like rush, don't like feel the pressure. Like it's hard to say, but like really you don't have to feel pressure to have everything figured out at like sophomore year, like in college, because that's just not realistic. Right. So let's go for advertising. And while I don't like work in advertising, like me running my business, me having like a clothing line, all that still like I still apply the concepts that I learned in school for advertising, like through the business that I run. Yeah, so since I don't have a degree, I took time to study and I got my certificate in personal training. I had to take a test and all that, and now I'm working on my certificate to be a nutrition specialist. So yeah, I kind of went the roundabout way getting there, but I still got there, and that's really all that matters. Is the butter melting?
The butter is melting. I've added the marshmallows.
Okay.
They are melting now, and then we're gonna add in the protein after.
Okay. Oh yeah, they asked us to talk about, do we have a problem?
What'd you say?
Did y'all hear the song? Because, well, for me, it came out at like midnight. I heard it last night at like 12:30, and I'm like, this flow, like I wasn't feeling it. When I heard it last night, I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, Nikki flows better than this. Like, why would she come with this? Da, da, da. I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I'm like, this song sounds very like childish. But then on the way here, I was busting my car. I'm like, oh, this song kind of go like.
That's why it takes a couple of times.
Yeah. When I was alert and I was listening to it,
yeah.
Do we have a crowd? Like that was writing. So
yeah. But the song was good. But we watched the actual video. The video, however, was not.
It was like.
It was not it.
It was innovative, but like was it needed? Was it necessary? No.
It was because all around it was just like a lot of bad acting. I feel like if you're gonna like try to have a production.
Yeah.
With your music video, at least have some good acting, or keep it short, you know. But she like a full out movie.
Baby is so funny for no, like just him existing is hilarious. So like I couldn't take it serious. But I give him props. I feel like music videos in the last year have kind of come back, like especially like Megan, like all her videos be productions. Like what's the song with Cardi? Walk. That song, and then I can't think of the other song, but it was like Alice in Wonderland theme. So I don't know, I feel like the girls are really doing it with the music videos lately this past year. So for sure. I thought it was cute, it was real cute.
Alright, so now we're about to add in the Fruity Pebbles protein. The marshmallows have melted a bit. You want to pour that in there? Just a little time. Yeah, just to make sure that it's not too thick, like the first time.
Thick.
You know that song? I didn't know that
song. Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, okay. The consistency, y'all see how it's different from the last one?
Yeah.
That last one was crazy. I don't even know what happened.
Butter is definitely the answer. So instead of 3 tablespoons, we did 6 tablespoons. Alright, so now we're gonna add in the Rice Krispies, and you'll see the consistency is a lot different. Awesome. See, look at that already.
Yeah, it was the butter.
Definitely the butter.
It was the butter. Y'all can see this.
You're able to stir it. It's not like.
I'm gonna get just a tad bit more Rice Krispie treats.
Okay.
Just a
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles? Fruity Pebbles cereal. Where's the spray?
Yeah. So we're gonna spray the other.
We're gonna respray the other side. We're gonna turn off this.
Yeah, that one kind of came like that. It took me a minute to figure out how to use it.
Okay. You see how easy this one is?
It's a lot easier.
And it's just so smooth.
Look at the consistencies.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to look. This is so
We messed up so
good.
y'all didn't have to.
Exactly. Trial and error.
Oh my god, this smells amazing too. So we have our Rice Krispies, we have Oreo and Fruity Pebbles, and we are just going to, I guess, taste both to see which one we like better. You see, okay, so they're a little
Like looser.
gooey
Yeah.
because I think it was the more butter. So I don't. It's a trade-off. Really, I don't know what to advise.
Whether you want it crunchy or looser, it's up to you and your
Yeah.
personal preference.
Okay.
That one's good.
Just like Fruity Pebbles.
Literally.
That's good. That's so good. The Oreo ones are a lot thicker because we did the less butter. I love Oreo, so
Different.
I'm excited. Different texture.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Right. So which one is your favorite?
I don't know.
No, the more I chew it, I don't know either.
Because the Fruity Pebbles kind of hit harder than I thought they were going to hit.
I think I like the Fruity Pebbles more.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
At
The
first,
Oreo's good.
as we were cooking, I like the Oreo, but as we're eating the final product, I like the Fruity Pebbles.
I think it's like with the protein.
Yeah.
It's a lot of,
It's all about the flavor of the protein.
yeah.
And I don't know, it was good.
They're both good, but Fruity Pebbles takes it.
Yeah. So we just wanted to show you guys a nice little protein snack. Obviously, in no way we're saying that this is healthiest snack, the best thing that you can eat.
Right.
It's just a nice way to get some protein in. If you have some extra macros left. Also know that, have you been seeing a lot of people like use this as like a pre-workout?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, so like because when you're about to work out, like simple sugars are good because it'll give you a quick like burst of energy. So
Exactly.
this could be like a good pre-workout snack, like if you need some quick energy right before the gym. So we hope you guys enjoyed it. Like you see, everything is trial and error, nothing's perfect. And we just want to include all of that just so y'all can see the different things that we went through to get this. And we hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned to see what we're gonna cook next.